So yeah,
Oh wait.
now we have to do the rest on our own, until we reach No Man's Wharf.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Just bought a bunch of life gems, so I have.
How many life gems did you have?
I don't know. I'll check. Oh, gee. Dark Souls 2 is
Oh wait,
pretty
I can
good,
see
better
it.
than all the better than all the triple A games. What? What do you mean by that, separate? Better than all the triple
You
A
had
games.
13.
I have 44.
Yeah, you had 13.
Uh, we just decided, we just took away the chat on the screen, subs, because there wasn't like anyone here typing really, so it felt unnecessary. Then it just felt like it was blocking, not doing really much of a purpose since it was just no one's typing.
Well, Dark Souls 1 is a AAA game. It's not like it's an indie. Well, maybe double A? I don't know.
Yeah.
Because From Software isn't that famous, and that big.
Yeah. Sever's triple A games, you know, the mainstream stuff, COD, etc. But don't triple A mean if they really swap platforms?
I thought AAA games were the opposite of indie. If it's made by a company, then it's a AAA. Then if it's made by few people, then it's called indie.
I don't
I don't
know.
know.
I have never kept track really what triple A means.
Yeah, same here. Maybe AAA is made. It's the games made from the big guys, like Ubisoft or
Yeah.
Activision. No, published by the big guys, actually.
Well, when I tell my mates about the Soul series, they just look at me like, "What the fuck you on about?" Oh, so is it because they don't know about Dark Souls, or is it because they don't like the game?
Probably because they don't like.
I don't know.
And
He said tell about, so it feels like maybe they don't know about it because we're talking about
yeah,
how
what the fuck
famous.
are you on about?
Zeppers, have you gotten a PS4? Are you gonna get Bloodborne? I'm planning on streaming Bloodborne when that game releases. Too bad it was delayed until March, because then it would have been. Then it
Yeah,
would have
it
been.
is good
It,
because
then it would release in 15 days. You mean for you maybe because you have more time to get a PS4?
no, it is good that they delay games because they are putting some effort on developing the game.
Yeah, well, no. Here's the thing. Here's how I see it. I really like having this discussion with people and say like this. It's not good that they delayed the game because that basically means that they didn't plan the time out well, or maybe because they didn't have time enough to market it. But I mean, of course, it's a lot better that they delay it rather than just rushing it out, definitely. But it's not good that they're delaying it in the first place. I mean, they should have looked at how much time do we have, and
Yeah,
they should have set the release date to March from the beginning. It was just bad planning.
What is it?
not really because it's hard to develop a game, and as you keep developing, glitches and bugs will appear, and
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
something that
But
doesn't work
yeah, but
will pop out. So it's
it's
that is
yes, but it
you
can
can
become obvious.
predict that.
It can be yes, of course, but it can that's understandable. But it can become obvious because, for example, when you talk about bugs like this, for example, Bethesda is very famous for having tons of bugs in their games, but they release it anyway. Um, instead of trying to fix it. And it's a lot about their engines that has the problem with it. So it's not a lot. You know, they can't rework the whole engine. That wouldn't work. Since they're using other people's engines, other companies' engines, right? But what I'm saying is, when they release it, but many other game companies barely delay games at all. You've seen many game companies don't do that. I can't really come up with an example, sorry, but I know that there are game companies who doesn't have a history of delaying games at all. But while some other companies has a very good history of that, so then I think it's a lot about that they might be not as good as planning. But hey, it could be both, as you're saying. It could also be unpredictable bugs. I want Bloodborne so bad though. Probably won't get a PS4, one upgrade my PC and get a drawing tablet for my PC. Oh, drawing tablet, really? You draw? By the way, Victor.
To draw anime or something?
Yeah, Victor, can you place down the sign?
Yeah.
Yeah, you draw like manga, anime, and stuff like that.
Yeah, because I'm watching the stream using my Cintiq. Wacom Cintiq. Yeah, it's the the screen tablet. Because the other drawing tablets, you just draw on the table, but you have to keep your eyes on the monitor, your normal monitor. But this one I have, you can draw on the screen, so you can see where the pen goes. You place the pen, and the cursor just go above it.
Did you see you just
It's easier. It's more precise.
So you just responded, yeah, do an art class at college among other courses, and yes, I can draw manga/anime. That's cool.
Hey Zappers, do you have a DeviantArt account?
Victor here, he also does that, and I'll do the promoting for you, Victor. Victor actually works here for a freelance company, and they make games. Victor lives in Japan, so he works at some Japanese freelance company, making they make video games.
Oh, by the way, I drew Radio Rabbit's icon there.
Yeah.
He in anime version.
Yeah, he drew both. My caricature I use as my profile picture on Twitch, and also the Radio Rabbits picture I have it down in the description. Technically, he redrew that one.
I made it HD.
Yeah, he made it HD. He actually didn't do it from the beginning. That one that's down in the description. That one I actually made with a guy I basically I paid a guy when I was at a marketplace, and he had a computer there, and I told him oh, do this and this. So I basically told the guy what to do, and he did it for me. But it was so but it was crappy quality, so I just sent the picture to him, and he redid it in HD, and he added that little white stuff around the text. So he redid it in HD, and he made my profile pic.
Yeah, I rebooted your old icon. Right?
Yeah.
Rebooted.
Really handy to have animator friends, or animators, or
yeah, friends.
Drawers or
friends
something.
With benefits.
Friends with benefits.
Friends with
exactly.
benefits, right?
Exactly. No, not yet. I keep most of my work to myself. I'm not happy with my art in its current state. Want to improve a little before starting to upload for DeviantArt. I see. So wait.
Well, if you see the most drawings in on DeviantArt, you will be really pleased with your own drawings. I bet.
Yeah.
Because some people there are really bad.
Yeah, I mean
they draw they're just basically 5-year-old children.
Yeah, I mean some people are just complete amateurs that upload just to get feedback and help from other DeviantArtists, to help them how can you improve and stuff like that. Sorry, I just
Yeah.
went back here for a second to check if there's a sign down. Nothing. It's not. It's okay.
Did you take out the ring?
Yeah, I have taken off the
Take
ring.
off the ring? Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of bad for me to say that they are bad, but you know,
Yeah, well,
I
I
can
think
say they're good, but
no, but I don't think it's bad to say they're bad. If I mean, if I started uploading on DeviantArt, I think anyone pretty much could say, "Oh, you're bad." Yeah, and I would be, and I could
yeah.
take it. I wouldn't need to have to take it with a grain of salt. I could easily admit, yeah, I am bad. I'm an amateur. I'm not skilled at this. The only thing I actually have been able
Yeah.
to consider myself being good at is drawing guns.
Here-
When I used to do that when I was little. That was all I've been able to say that I was a little good at. Not really good, but okay. I don't know how my skills
So
of
yeah,
that is now.
well,
though.
my point is that people there, they just upload their stuff and
Yeah.
they don't really care if they're good or bad. And they just do it for fun
Yeah,
because it's a community, you know.
yeah. I'm summoning a guy. I saw a sign. It's just a small one though.
Did the other guy die or did he despawn?
He was a small sign, so his task was done.
He despawned? Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh yeah, there's shades. Did you place the? Do you have a Pharaoh's Locks on?
Yeah, I remembered it just now.
Oh. Used to.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. I've seen some. Yeah, I've seen some deviant drawings.
Well,
Can you mate Link his dev art? He wants you
No,
to link
I'll
your
just
dev.
give it to you. My thing. Well, my drawings are really bad though.
Dude, you gotta
compared
remember
to-
to
to the
upload
other
mine.
ones.
You gotta remember to upload mine.
Yeah, I'm trying to upload something that I am drawing by myself because I don't know I no I don't wanna um I don't know, I just wanna upload something that I made, then I upload your drawing.
I mean,
your
it
character.
should just take 2 seconds to do it, right? Just press upload and choose
No,
picture,
yeah,
right?
no, it's because it's more like a feeling thing because I feel like I want to I want to upload my one drawing that I made, my original drawing first, then I upload anything else, everything else. I mean, I just wanna upload this one thing before I upload anything else.
Okay.
But I will upload your drawing.
Cool. Yeah, the character. I think it sounds so weird when you say your drawing. It almost sounds like I made it.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of good, but not. When I look at the good Japanese people, you know, the real deal, then I just get kind of depressed.
The most art I look at is an animated porn, hentai and stuff. That's the most exposure I get. And dude, I've seen some really pretty ones. I mean,
Yeah, there are some really good people drawing hentai.
yeah.
You know, because it is a thing here. You know.
Yeah, yeah. But dude, I don't
Because,
see
you know,
I think it should be a thing in more places. I don't see why not.
Well, it is taboo. You know.
Well, if you think literally hentai, which is like more like an older man on younger child, right? Or no? No, because hentai
Yeah.
is pervert, right?
Yeah, pervert.
Yeah.
Actually, people don't call hentai here in Japan. This kind of joints.
No, yeah, no.
Adult
I
joints.
remember what you
They don't
said.
call
I
them
remember
hentai.
that when you said that if you actually search hentai in Japanese, you won't find hentai porn.
Yeah. Well, maybe we'll find it, but it was definitely not posted by a
Uh-huh.
Japanese guy or girl.
Really, rabbits?
Don't forget about the thing here.
I
The
have
chat
never
here.
watched hentai and never will. I don't want to contaminate my beautiful anime. What do you mean contaminate my beautiful anime? It's not like you're contaminating your anime, but I'm guessing that was a typo. More like you mean like your mind. I don't know. His way of thinking of manga.
Maybe his vision of anime.
Yeah, I
maybe.
suppose.
Vision of anime.
If you ask me, I think hentai is a beautiful way of anime because porn, right? I love porn. Alright, so let's see. But who doesn't, right? It's just different kinds, I suppose.
That English friend of yours.
Oh yeah, the complete liar, yeah.
Yeah.
I can actually tell you about that Zephyr. So, we met this one guy who was from England, and he wanted to be like a girl. He said he wanted to go through like a three-year procedure. You know that when you take like take hormones and shit, you know, and you make surgery to get your dick and balls and shit away, and then you start taking a 3-year hormone treatment to become a girl. And he said he doesn't watch porn, he doesn't have any interest in porn, he doesn't jerk off, he doesn't like get boners and shit. He said like he really had no interest in anything of that, he said. And I said that was I just that was a fucking total lie. I don't believe it at all. But he said like he needed to go to the US to be able to do it because they don't do it. They didn't do that in England. I don't think they do that shit in most places on Earth. US, it's understandable if they do it in US because they do a lot of things. Yeah, no, not completely section. Not the surgery. I think you can do in many places. I think you can do that in Sweden also. But I'm talking about the 3-year treatment that you do with
Okay.
hormone treatment. Yeah, and you do a lot more. It's not just take a pill one a day or something. You know, it's a lot more than that. You know,
Yeah.
you have to do a lot more things. Just like a 3-year program, basically, you're setting yourself up for. What a liar! Yeah, I know, right? Fucking liar. I think he partially did it to get like points with a girlfriend he had, because you remember what his girl said? She didn't identify herself as any gender. She said she was gender fluid.
Yeah.
This is how I see it. If you have a dick between your legs, you're a dude. I don't care what you dress as or what you identify as. If you have a dick between your legs, you're a dude. And if you have a vagina between your legs, you're a girl. It's that simple. But here's the thing. If he goes through a 3-year treatment, if that guy would have gone through his 3-year treatment, and then I would count him as a girl, believe it or not. I mean, if you wouldn't, I would count him as a girl because then he would have a vagina, then he would have a real vagina, even though he wouldn't be able to get kids because that's like a thing you need to be born with.
But to open the door here.
Yeah, even if he wouldn't be able to get kids, I would count him as a girl because he would have a vagina and he would have tits, and you know, a real working one, because with hormones and shit. If he had female hormones, then he has female hormones in his body, then I would count him as a female. But not people who just plaster a vagina on them by just a surgery. That I would not count as a woman. I would still never want to be together with one because I would still think that he still has a male mind inside of him. That's just, you know, the fact that he still has a fucking male brain. Yeah, I know. Just as long as he still has a male brain inside of his head, that just is a huge turn off, because that makes me think like he has still male thoughts. He thinks like a dude and everything.
He still have a dick in his hole.
Yeah, kind of. He still has the original dick hole or something.
He still has a dick in his soul attached to his
In
soul.
his soul, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I just fulfilled my duty. You have to
Uh,
go back and summon me again.
Victor, this is not open able.
Huh? No, it is. You have to press A, not hit it.
Oh. Let's see. Have I opened this before? Victor, I'm not sure if this is my first time opening this.
No, you had to press
No,
A.
no, no, I just opened it, but I'm just saying this might be the first time I ever opened this.
Oh, really?
Because I don't have any
Okay.
memory of me ever opening that.
Well, it is kind of hidden, and I'm pretty sure I just found out about that door because I searched on the wiki. You know,
I see.
I read about all of the hidden doors in No Man's War.
Yeah,
The wiki.
I'm sure there's YouTube videos on it too.
That's
Like,
why I know. That's why I know about it.
Yeah. Alright, I'm on my way back.
Okay.
I hope Lucatiel won't fail and like run off somewhere because she often does that while going on the ship, you know? She often runs down in the water and dies. Because stupid AI.
Yeah. Did you get her armor? Did you finish her quest?
No, I have never finished a quest.
Really? I did.
Oh, really?
I got her quest on with my sorceress.
I see.
I finished her quest with my sorceress.
Summoning
Yeah,
you now.
that's really cool. Really cool, her armor. It's pretty.
Cool.
Oh, look at you.
Yep. Lucatiel. Maybe I'll just for a funsies finish it sometime. I don't know, maybe this character, who knows? Probably not. When I feel like
Her
it.
quest?
Yeah, because you can do it by just bonfire aesthetics, right?
Yeah. Well, depends, right? On
Yeah,
which
we need to go around.
which part.
Well,
But yeah, okay.
once she comes with us, yeah.
Oh, we had to go to the. We can go. Did you open the shortcut?
Oh yeah, I did. I'm just gonna go around the legit way because so she won't get confused.
Okay.
The hell? Look at Teal, are you being retarded? Alright, he's coming now. She's coming. How are you doing otherwise, Zeps? Talk to us. Now it's not just me here. How long have you been, like, drawing? And, I mean, you said you're going at some sort of drawing class at college, right? So what program are you going in college? I'm in college currently also. I'm going industry. Not because I want to. Personally, I don't like industry at all. I'm going with welding and stuff, and I don't like welding. I have no, like, will to do it, honestly. And I know many people say, like, well, then you shouldn't do it, but it's a little bit different here in Sweden. In Sweden, you have a very, very, very tight job market. Gonna destroy these. And so it is like, and we have not many spots in college, so it's pretty hard, actually, to get into something very good, and, because of so many people searching for it, and so they have ridiculously high demands on how much points you need, because there's so many people searching for it. So you just go by something you can get you a job, and I'm thinking, you know, I have plans on moving to Japan later on. I mean, I ain't saying it's official to anyone because I can't do that, but that's at least I hope my future plans would be, because I would like to move there. And I have more inspiration of doing it now that my cousin has moved there. My cousin now lives in Japan. So I got really happy when he said he was gonna move to Japan. So I got even more inspired to do it. And I've seen their pictures they're uploading from like Japan. I remember they uploaded like a failed translation that a Japanese restaurants made. So they like It was some Japanese curry, right? So and it said like with flavor of ass or something. It said. So there was like a failed English translation with the flavor of ass.
Yeah, typical.
Yeah. Um,
Typical.
so that was pretty funny. But anyway, so they're uploading a bunch of videos. Like pictures from Japan, and it's making just me more inspired. So I hope they move there. And because my dream is kind of to take up something maybe with game developing or something like that. Or even within the anime industry would even be fun. But I think in video games a little bit more though. But who knows? Maybe I'll pick up something
Yeah,
like that if I
you could
move there.
work on the anime games,
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
because
So,
that's big here in Japan.
yeah, I mean, so I'm saying that I could maybe pick up something like that when I move there. Maybe I'll do that. But
Yeah.
industry is good because you can always fall back on it. That's how I see it. Industry you can always fall back on. All countries, no matter what country you have on, industry education is always good to have, and all countries need welders.
But what you could do, could get a job on the this industry, on the industry, and see if they can't, transfer you to Japan. That could happen.
Yeah,
Then
that's
you would have a working visa, and you could stay here in Japan as long as you're not fired.
yeah. But that's also a plan. But no, the fact that you only have an education is it can increase your chance of moving to Japan. That you have an education in something, So you're not going there educationless, right?
Yeah.
I want to continue with getting. Let's see. Let's see. Teacher telling me to stop drawing cartoons. I'm not even drawing cartoons. After I finish my courses at college, I want to continue with games development in university and get a job in it. I want to continue with games. I see. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, shall we go? Shall we go inside?
Yeah. That's fine.
And Luca Teal even made it. That's great.
Yeah.
Let's not die because it's so annoying making this boss run. It's so long.
Yeah.
Is Luca Teal not even here? Yeah, she's not even here. She's bugged outside.
Yeah, it's good because she won't die.
I don't think she will die anyways because they have so ridiculously much health.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They just die after New Game Plus 1 or 2. Oh, that hit me. Oh. Funny. I never saw this attack before. The mace guy moves like he's gonna attack, but actually the side the other the
Oh,
side guy
dude, I was
attack.
blocking. That's such horseshit. I was blocking. But that doesn't help. It's a command grab. I like this boss arena actually. I think this boss arena is cool because it has cool lighting up
Yeah.
on the roof. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, have you noticed the water rises?
Does it?
Yeah.
Nah, you're shitting
If you
me.
take too long, yeah, it does. If you take too long to kill the boss, the water will rise until it hits your knees, I think.
But not until you die.
No. I think you rises just enough so you won't get slowed down by it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I remember reading that on the wiki.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just enough so it won't slow you down.
So what are you going in, Sebers? What are, I mean, like, what what class in college are you going? I mean, like, what are you working to become? What's it specifically? I usually view this cutscene. I don't know. I think it's. I just like seeing the ship. I think the ship is cool. Okay. Coming back now, just a sec. Just gotta, go grab the bonfire. Why did I do that?
What'd you do?
I forgot to grab the item. Jump off the elevator.
Okay.
I don't know, probably a level designer or graphic designer for games company. Oh really? Well, that's cool though, right? I mean, since you wanted that with games. But yeah, I really don't know. Gotta look into some more. Oh, I see. Kind of funny, so that you don't remember what specifically it is. But what year are you going? Is it like first, second, third, fourth? If I mean, depending on if your college program is 3 or 4 years. Alright, now I'm going back to Norman's Wharf. And Victor, I'm just gonna go take a piss, alright?
Okay.
And I'm back.
By the way, it is not a good idea to be AFK anywhere else,
Yeah,
but Majula.
yeah. Or
It will
well,
be invaded.
or in an area where, because there are some bonfires that can't be invaded by, right?
Yeah, Yeah, you should probably go to Majula before
Well,
going AFK.
okay. Placing down the sign now,
Just a second, just let
and
me
I'm not wearing the
level
ring.
up here.
Right there. I placed down the big one. I can do that, right?
Yeah, you can. Just let me level up here really quick.
I'm in my second year in college. I got 3 years in total, and after that I got to go university, and the games development course is for 4 years with a placement at the end. I see. Yeah, it's kind of how it is here too. 3 years college on most programs. Some are 4. Then university is it's, it's usually 4. But that depends. But yeah, I'm in my second year also currently. So hey, we'll finish college the same year. Whoop whoop. Same summer, I guess. 'Cause I'm guessing it's the summer. The end of it is for you. Also. Oh, I gotta open the balcony door. It's getting warm in here. Nice. Yes.
Gonna buy another rapier.
But I don't need to go to university to get a job, though. That's the kind of benefit why I go in industry. You don't need to go to university to get a job. That's partially why I picked it, because I wanted to get out in the job market quickly and start working, and so I could move out, because I really want to move out. Get my own place, get a driver's license, blah blah blah, start up my life, you know. I didn't want to go an extra 4 years. I didn't want to take like I didn't want to take anything with tech because, well, I did want to go with that so I could follow up with getting something for game industry or something like that. But the problem is that you ain't gonna get a job with just going 3 years tech in college. You have to go. Another 4 years in specifics, and I didn't want to work. I didn't want to go to school for an extra 4 years. I wanted to get out in the job market so I could get some money. You want to try it and stay in education as long as you want. Yeah, it depends on some people. I mean, I'm personally extremely tired of education. I want to get a break from that, get to work, you know. But some people do still have some energy in them to go to school. Kill these Vikings that everyone called pirates, but totally are Vikings because they wear they wear Viking helmets, for God's sake. They wear Viking armor. Shit. It's obvious if you look at them. They're not pirates. Stop saying they're pirates. I mean, Vikings were pirates, but you know, these days it's seen as different.
Yeah.
Didn't you manage to get a backstab on him?
Tag.
Yeah, you just face stabbed him.
What did you say?
Screen. Oh, I just scratched my fucking head. And that did not go very well. Well, you can just... I thought you were right next to me, but no. I don't know where you went.
Yeah. I went through the inner stairs.
Just watch the stream and you'll see what happened. I got gangbanged by 4 people. It was impossible for me to be able to gotten away from that one.
Oh yeah, I almost died from that.
Uh,
3 people and a dog.
okay, Zephyr's just linked his DeviantArt.
Oh, okay.
Dude, you're fucking bullshitting. Try not to laugh. That's nothing to laugh about. Some of them look good. Shut the fuck up.
Let's see.
That's nothing you laugh at. That looks good. Shut the hell up.
Nah, that's good. That's awesome compared to all of the bullshit that I just saw. No, not bullshit, but yeah, that's kind of rude. But that's good compared to the other people that keep posting stuff in DeviantArt.
Yeah.
And they don't those people, they don't even realize they aren't good at all. Then they just I don't know, it's kind of annoying.
I like that you put a little Zeppers extra paper on some of them. That's kind of nice. Zeppers.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, to mark it as yours.
You have to.
Yeah, you should do that.
Oh, so you watched Sakura no Pet.
I like that red one with the roses. That one's cool.
That's Ruby from that's actually American.
Oh,
From
really?
Rooster Teeth. Yeah, it's American.
And there's some bleach here, right? I think that's bleach. I don't know. I'm stupid. I'm talking about the guy in orange hair. Is that bleach? Isn't that bleach? Nah, my work
Yeah.
is pretty plain. I just sketch and I'm done. Yeah.
Nah, it's good. It's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hey, I see you've done like a Borderlands one. Borderlands Psycho.
Please don't sign when you're done there.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, but dude, that looks good. Shut the hell up. No, wait, my sign is out. And I am wearing the
never
ring.
mind. I forgot to equip the ring.
Oh.
I am not. There.
I really like you when you're being like people that's being like over modest. Come on, you know that's good. I mean,
Yeah.
you compare that to compare that to me. If I try to do that, that would look shit. It's definitely not newbie stage.
Yeah. Can you see this guy here? It's so funny.
He's stuck in the wall.
Can you see here?
Half his body stuck in the
Yeah,
wall.
he's the neck stuck on the wall, and the rest of the body is just hanging.
Yeah, that's not
Let's
quite.
see.
That wasn't
Oh
how
yeah,
it
I
looked
can
on my
see your
screen.
screen.
He was down on the ground.
Let's see.
もしかして
Oh really? Yeah, on my screen his neck was stuck on the wall, and the rest of the body was
私
just
の足
hanging
元
from
にたどり
the.
着くシチュエーションに興奮してたってわけ
Party Fist 77, thank you very much for the follow, man. Deeply appreciate it. Really glad you decided to settle down here to a little Twitch settlement. That is my personal rabbit hole. May Miwizurugi Senpai watch over your stay. Thank you, man. Did you find this? Did you find this stream by coincidence, or did you actually, like, or did you? Or wait, did you find this by coincidence, or did you? Did someone tell you to go check this out? I'm just wondering because I'm playing Dark Souls 2 and I should be pretty far back on the list. Still need to work on it though. Need to start coloring, etc., etc. Yeah, but you know that's the thing. Even I know. You should always work on just a normal pen, right? First, before you shouldn't focus too much on the coloring in the beginning, right? You should just focus on kind of making the sketches and making sure that shit is good, right? Victor, I'm confirming here with you also.
Well, nah. If you not other stuff, then well, you should do it.
Okay. Yeah, but if
Yeah,
you
you know,
want to, yeah, you could totally do it. But I've heard like
You don't
people say
need to actually focus only on drawing. You can.
no, but
color
you know you get the eyes, mouth, and mouth. You get like the lines right and stuff like that before focusing too much on the coloring?
I don't know. I would say go for both if you want to.
Okay. Oh, someone told you. Who told you? Is that someone in like real life or? Gee, someone in like in real life, or do you actually know their Twitch name?
Oh, he said he just went. He just looked at the movies.
What?
Oh shit!
Dude, my dog, my fucking aim thing was freaking out. It didn't know who to target. It was targeting whoever was close. Hey dude, sometimes I go to the bottom of the stream. It's gotta give newbies some views. Ah, I see. Should I stay behind? No.
You're probably no. I don't think you would get stuck.
What console are you on? I am
probably
not
would.
on console. I am playing on PC.
Can't you tell by the graphics?
Eh.
Just kidding.
Don't know his Twitch name. Okay. Well, tell me his real life name. Give me all his information.
And the credit card number and the telephone
Yeah.
number.
Yeah, you should
address.
have that. You're his friend. You should know that.
Ah, I missed.
Ooh, shots fired. What shots just got fired? Isn't shots fired?
Oh, probably when I said, can't you tell by the graphics? Maybe.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's probably it, because shots fired you usually say when you like insult someone or say like something that's like, oh, you're so stupid, you didn't notice that or something. So yeah, it was probably the graphics thing. Dude, what the hell is wrong with? Hey, look! Don't attack them, Victor. Don't attack them. Look at my
Yeah.
stream. What the hell is happening?
Get out of there! Get out of there! Get out of there.
Everyone, look at what's happening. I am not changing targets. I am not changing targets. The game is changing targets automatically. What the fuck? It's super hard to fight. Because it changes targets all the time. Just watch that. I mean, you should watch that.
Oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's probably lag.
How the hell does it lag?
I don't know, but yeah, today's really laggy, so I don't know. That's probably something to do with it. There we go.
Oh my god, no, I don't think it's lag, dude.
Ow, ow, ow.
It's just doing it
Oh,
for
shit.
automatic.
Oh shit, oh shit. Fuck.
Well, it's still changing targets, like... He's insulting the peasants. This target switching is really annoying.
So, what should we do?
Use
I'm
summoning
on
again.
that, so...
Use,
Yeah, I guess I'll burn a humanity.
yeah, you do know that you have a, well, you should have a ring of life protection ring, you know?
Yeah, I'll place it. I'll wear it when I summon it. And because I really don't want to lose my souls. There we go. To the back protection ring.
Yep. Oh, yeah, party fist. I just noticed that you wrote there. Eric, don't know his credit card. just a question. Why do we get in here killing these guys? Let's just skip the enemies that aren't necessary, right?
Yeah.
Is the target still switching like a motherfucker? Okay, it seems like it has stopped doing that now. I am extremely relieved, because I thought I would have to restart the game, honestly. I thought it was a bug that was there to stay, because it had been there for like 10 minutes. And didn't want to go away, so I thought I would have to restart the game or something.
Let's come here. Come here.
Yeah, no, sorry. By the way, they're coming, I think.
Oh.
Maybe they don't fall all the way down.
Ah. Oh. Fuck off.
Headshot. Again, why did we go up here? The gate isn't open, Victor.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
I thought the gate was open.
Oh, you get souls.
Where's the sun? What? If mate making Shana from Shakugan no Shana? Oh, he's asking where you're...
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so we're both actually cosplaying.
So my
Victor-
goal is to get a katana and imbue it with fire.
Yeah, Victor isn't quite sure yet on either what clothes he should wear. I have a list of clothes I should wear, but he's gonna look through something later on, I guess. See what he can wear. Something that
Yeah.
looks the closest.
Well, because you always wear, you know, Japanese clothes or uniforms, full uniforms, so it's kind of hard to
Yeah, well, you'll
get
have
that
to...
in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to gonna look at the colors, look at what can look the closest, and stuff like that.
Well, she wears a lot of clothes, so...
Well, take
Well,
something
not a
that
lot,
she
but
wears.
different clothes.
Take what she
Yeah.
wears the most. What she's
She
most
wears
recognized.
black. I'm pretty sure she wears black clothes.
Well, then you pick
Black-
something that
black
looks
uniform.
kind of like her black clothes. If she wears
Yeah.
that the most. She's
Yeah, I
most
actually don't remember right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll search for. Oh.
Maka
It's-
actually, Maka Albarn, she actually wears. I've seen her wear multiple things. In one episode, she's like at a fancy party, and then she wears like a fancy dress. But that's just in like one episode. But she wears two kind of clothes. One is the one I have on the picture provided right above the stream. That's kind of her fighting clothes, her most normal clothes when they go out on missions and shit. And on one, and one is school uniform. One is school uniform that she goes because they are at a school. They are at an academy.
That poison.
Yeah, they are at a fighting academy to like learn with weapons and shit. It's like for weapon wielders and weapons because like people are weapons in that anime. So basically, her scythe is like actually a guy called Soul, and yeah. But she wears school uniform sometimes, but she mostly wears the one I have the video for. That's kind of her fighting clothes and stuff. And it's funny. What I like about it, they actually go to Europe in an episode. No, they go to Europe in multiple places in Europe actually. So basically, it's this evil organization that's trying to take over the world. So they go to stop them at different locations. So they actually go to London in one episode and fight on like the London Bridge next to like Big Ben and shit. So yeah, they go to London and they go to Sketch Republic. Sketch Republic out of all places. A country of about 10 million people, around Sweden's population we're talking. So they go to Sketch Republic and fight there. So they go to 2 European countries. Yay!
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I'm mostly amazed about Sketch Republic that they pick a unique place, actually. We need more of that. We need more of that in video games, and we need more of that in movies, and we need more of that in anime. We need more of that everywhere. Stop picking like the US or Japan. I mean, Japan isn't as close to as normal as the US, but Japan is semi-popular in some places. It depends. I mean, in Japan, it's a lot put in Japan when it's an anime. But I mean, and the video games created around the world and everything, it's picked on way too many popular places. We need more uniqueness. We need more unique areas. That's how I feel. It'd be more fun. Edward could make a Death the Kid cosplay. Yeah, but he wields 2 pistols though. I mean, I always thought Death the Kid holds the pistols in such a retarded way. He holds the pistols upside down when he fires, and he uses the
the small finger.
Yeah, he's the one that has the OCD I told you about. when they went to Egypt in one episode and went into that labyrinth. I love his OCD. That's so hilarious. When he was like, oh, squirming here all the time. It was like, I'm getting so irritated when walking through the pyramid. They were down like they were gonna discover mysteries, right? And then eventually one of the girls is like, "What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you acting so weird?" I think one of the paintings home in my house is tilted slightly to the left. And it's like, I gotta go home and check. And she's like, "Oh no, you're not." That's like hilarious. Oh, to Evelyn. I suppose double Evelyn could kind of work.
Yeah, kinda.
You say, Zeppers, no, we need Murica. Yeah, I think you're American, right? But so I'm surprised maybe hearing from you. But I've spoken to a lot of Americans, and they agree with me. They think a lot too much is put in America. Honestly, but I think most people can kind of agree with me that it kind of becomes boring when it's so America-centered. I don't know. I think most people agree with me when I say that more variety and places around the world would be more fun. But a lot of problem why many companies don't want to do it is a lot because of language barriers, and it could be hard because, like, if they place it, I mean, like, take Sleeping Dogs for example. People there, they place it in Hong Kong, which is kind of working because that is an English colony. Even though it's self-governed, it's still an English colony with a lot of English speakers, so it kind of makes sense. But it is a lot of because of language barriers. We know that because it would sound weird having a bunch of I don't know, English from England sounders or American sounders when they're in a country, if it takes place in a country where they totally don't speak that language. Oh, you're in England. Okay. We need game in Cambodia. Sure, why not? Place it in Cambodia. You know what? You know what game I would actually like? I would like if they place the game like down in South America and something. Like say this. You place it in South America. It doesn't have to be necessarily Brazil, because Max Payne did something. But say you place it somewhere in South America, like, hey, maybe Argentina, Victor. What would you say about that? Maybe Argentina or something. And maybe in Chile. Chile would make sense, because I'm thinking maybe a game that is about that you are a drug smuggler, so you're kind of like you're making drugs with a party, right? And you guys are. And the game is a lot about. It has a story and everything. It's about you guys keeping away from the Chilean. They call them that? Chilean cops and shit, and Chilean drug police or whatever they're called. And you're basically like making drugs, and you gotta transport it throughout the country and shit to people, like, and make a deep story out of it. Like, because Chile is like before Cuba was the main producer of cocaine, but now it's Chile because the state started fighting drugs so much in Cuba, so now it's Chile that's like the world's main exporter of cocaine. So say you're a cocaine smuggler, and like make a deep story of it. But the reason I don't think they want to do that is because, you know, that it's a reason why there's not a lot of drugs and stuff in games. Why they take them out and don't want to show them, because they don't want to, you know, glorify drugs or make it seem cool or anything. Which I think is kind of sad, because I think people need to put more trust into that. People should understand that drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs, and you shouldn't get into drug smuggling. You can't just say like, oh, it's bad because of that. Because I mean, obviously we do a lot with like sexual things in video games, and we do a lot of killing. I mean, both of that is illegal. To like, you know, sex smuggling is, you know, GDA and hookers. I'm thinking a lot, and stuff like that. It's illegal, but we still do it because we know that people have a mind of their own and understand that you can't go around killing people on the street. And I think, I really think you can do the same with drugs. I mean, stop thinking that humans are little babies that don't understand how to take care of themselves. And if you're thinking about influencing kids, well, then it's a lot up to the parents. Don't let the kids play with them. I'm just saying, don't be scared of that.
Yeah.
Part of it is, you say it's about a sandwich in Cambodia. Papaya or New Guinea? Of course, both areas could work. So I'm saying, you know what? One game I really like that is set in Sweden. I mean, it was just a mod before, but now it's an official game. You know, Cry of Fear. Cry of Fear is set by many. I mean, I have downloaded that game. I downloaded it like yesterday, and I have plans on maybe streaming it. Cry of Fear, because it's probably one of the most scary horror games out there, and by some it's even considered the most scariest. It goes down to opinion, but I would definitely say it's one of the most scariest that is out there, because the older graphics and stuff really adds to it, right? Dude, Lucatiel is stuck, Victor. You gotta go get her.
Where?
She's stuck up in the building.
Oh, okay.
And what I like about Cry of Fear is that, you know, they say in the stream description, like, try to figure out blah blah something while fighting through the cold Scandinavian nights. I just love that, because I totally agree. Like, cold Scandinavian nights are like fucking creepy. Like when it's completely pitch black here and you're just walking through the cold.
The creator of the mod is also Swedish, right?
Yeah. But it is an official game now. I mean, it got Steam greenlit, so it's its own game now.
Yeah, so the dev, he is Swedish, right?
I would say so, because I remember a few years ago when I watched PewDiePie play through it, there's like tons of Swedish names all over the shit, so I'm guessing.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it is.
I'm pretty sure he told about how the developer is Swedish and they contact PewDiePie.
Oh yeah, maybe they did.
Pretty sure he said something about it.
Party Fizz, that doesn't sound like a very good game. That kind of sounds like Goat Simulator, something that could be Goat Simulator-esque. I ain't saying Goat Simulator necessarily is bad, but I'm just saying that it's nothing that's gonna be. I mean, who's gonna remember Goat Simulator in 5 years? No, like no one. No, and in 10 years, like maybe very few people will remember Goat Simulator 5 years. And in 10 years, I think Goat Simulator is gonna be pretty much like a piece of dust in the air that no one has like ever heard of.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
But Skyrim, on the other hand, I mean, Skyrim came out 2011. It's 4 years old now, and people are still playing it a shit ton. And I think definitely Skyrim is still gonna be in everyone's mind in 10 years, like the other Elder Scrolls games. It's over 10 years. Sorry, Zebras, I can check out that link. 1 second. Just gonna kill the guys here. Fuck, duty fulfilled.
Ah, shit.
You gotta go back and get me, man.
Yeah.
Make sure to keep track of Lucatiel so she doesn't run off and die.
Does she know? Does she run off and die by herself?
She can.
Because
Yeah, it happens that she does, yes. Let's see. Haha, I know, the sad violin. I actually muted the sound before starting it. Because, you know, because some people maybe send screamers or... but more like, if it's copyrighted music, just so it won't get muted on the recording. But yeah, I know like...
well, you can pretty sure they. Yeah, I don't know about Twitch, but YouTube they mute the. You can show up to I think it's 8 seconds of copyrighted music.
Oh yeah, maybe this does too, I'm not sure. I like the air horn sad violin. I know, I've heard that one before. It's funny. I like it.
Come on here.
I create dim. I create dim. So Zebbers, how old are you? Since you're going to college, but you are going in England, I'm considering how, because I know there are age differences from European college and US college, but England is a bit different though. Do you have song requests? I have played with song requests, but I don't have it here on Dark Souls. Not right now activated since, oh, Mira is getting, well, she's attacking. She's coming now.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't have song requests on now because I mean me and Victor here are talking and I want people to hear the game sound. Depends a bit on what game I play. If I have that on. Yeah. She's probably gonna get stuck in the house, dude. You're probably gonna have to go unstuck her. She usually gets stuck by the stairs if you don't.
Babysit her.
Yeah, if you don't come in the house. They really should have reworked so that I'm not satisfied with how they made the NPCs in Dark Souls 2.
Yeah.
They could have done a better job on them. They work, sure, but they could have done a better job. Fuck, she's stuck.
Yeah?
Yeah, look.
She's gonna get me killed.
She's stuck on nothing! She's just standing here like a retard. Walk! There you go. You can't type in song request, dude. I don't have it activated. It won't work.
The bot?
No. Party Fist. Tried to song request. But the bot isn't on. Come on, don't fall in the water. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my fucking god, that is fucking creepy, huh? It looks like she's trying to kill herself.
Give a shit about
She
her.
was tiptoeing like back and forth while walking over the bridge that is going on the ship.
So do you wanna wait until we, wait until the boss has a sliver of health, then we wait so we can see if the water really rises or not?
No, you know what? I think it's fine by me just seeing. Look over here. The water is by my feet right now. If you look at your feet, you see that it's by your feet. It's covering just your feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I actually looked at the water before when we were done the boss fight. It was almost up to my knees. Let's just look where the water is when the boss fight is done.
Yeah. This shit. Ow, ow, ow. Damn it. And Lucatio is back on the other side of the door again.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a shit.
The AI seems worse than it did from the beginning of the game. Or is that just the feeling, or is that actually? Do you think that's the case?
What?
That the AI actually is worse now than they were from the release.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think that the enemy AI is kind of bad, worse than you know when the game was vanilla.
Yeah.
But I don't know about the NPCs.
I thought you were gonna say I think the enemy AI is worse than the teammates AI, and then I was about to disagree. Like, no, I think the team AI is worse than the enemy AI.
No. I think the enemy. Oh, let's see the water. Yeah, it's just in the middle of the.
Yeah, it has totally risen, dude.
Yeah. Now, yeah, what I was gonna say is that the AI, the enemy AI, got worse.
Hey!
With
But
the
Victor,
updates.
don't go out. Don't go out of the boss arena. I was just gonna say something.
Okay.
Look at the water. Go to the water that is by the beginning of the boss area, where you walk in through the door. Do you see that it's slower movement there than it is by the end?
Wait, no, never mind. It is rising right now. The water. It's no, yeah, it is rising on the entrance of the boss fight. It is also rising.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
that's
and now the water is hitting my knees.
cool.
Literally hitting my knees. Yeah, it is rising, definitely.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it is everywhere. Now it's above my knees.
That's cool.
Yeah, the water keeps rising even after the boss fight.
Is that a
Yeah,
shower?
and it's the
Here,
same
to
height
see,
everywhere. Before the fight, the boss fight, after the boss fight, and of course in the boss arena as well.
Yeah.
Well, now it's in the middle of my,
There.
you know, what's it called, the part of the leg above the knees.
The thighs.
Yeah, the thighs. It's in the middle, hitting the middle of the thighs. Oh, it rises a lot.
Seek less.
You standing there still?
Now it's almost hit. Yeah, I'm just walking around, see how tall the water will rise, and now it's hitting the the
You should take a screenshot.
bird. This bird. Of
You should take a screenshot.
Well, I can just do you want me to post on Kick? Give you
Yeah, sure.
send you a picture on Kick.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think it stopped. It's hitting my character's pussy right now.
Your
My
character's
pussy is
pussy.
really wet. Yeah, it's making really wet.
Alright, that's great. Zeps. Party Fist left. It sucks. But you are still here, Zeps. Don't leave. You shall stay here. Oh, I'm 18. Turn 18 November 13th, 2014. I'm still young. Indeed you are. Victor, it's okay of telling them your age, right? I mean, fuck, it's just your age.
29.
Yeah, Victor's 29. So Victor's an old, grumpy old man.
Yeah.
He's gonna be in diapers shitting himself.
Yep. Shitting and pissing myself.
Yeah.
There you go. Can you see the picture?
I just got a message. I am 17
Let me-
myself. I turn
me-
18 June 25th.
Fucking breath.
Damn, that is high.
Yeah, it is. I sent you another one. With my character facing back. It's easier to see the water.
Yeah,
line.
yeah, I see. That's freaking cool. Just looking at
Yeah,
some
now I
some
think
memes.
it's making my character slow,
Damn.
the water.
Yeah. That's a cool detail
Yeah, I
I
thought
have
it
never
was-
known of before.
I knew about it, but I never tested it before.
Cool. So let me ask Zebras,
Yay!
what kind
Now
how
I have my pharmacy.
yeah how high how high level is your characters, Zebras, and how much game time do you have in this game? Dark Souls 2, that is. So, Fort. But still, Victor.
Yeah, I just went to Bastille. But I think I'm gonna go sleep now.
You gonna go to sleep?
Yeah, I still have a lot of work to do tomorrow.
Damn it, dude! You always have a lot of work to do.
Yeah, well, I'm a busy guy.
Mm. Well, let's see how. I'm thinking.
Oh, by the way, did you beat the first ogre?
No,
What about the Hide Knight?
no.
Fucking noob. Are you gonna beat the Hide Knight on the now?
Usually I don't kill the High Knight
High
because
Tower
I
Flank?
usually don't want to. I'm like, they're a cool guy. They don't attack me, I don't attack them.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
Well, the High Knight is easy to beat.
Then go beat him.
Now?
Prove it.
Now?
Yeah, sure. I'm watching it. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm watching it.
I don't see why I should do it because when I
Then go
beat
beat the
him,
ogre.
when I beat him, then you're gonna be like, oh, okay, wow, okay, so that was
What?
worth it. You didn't care at all. Then you're gonna be like, yeah, well, it's easy to beat him.
No, I was talking to for you to go beat the ogre.
Oh, you wanted me to beat the ogre?
No, at first I said for you to beat the Hide Knight, but if you don't want to beat him, then try to go beat the ogre.
Oh, I just got invaded by Cinnamon.
Don't call me?
Sure, let's gank him.
Yeah, it's gonna take a while though. Just give me a kill. I'll place by the bonfire. The small sign. Are you wearing the? Yeah, you are wearing.
Wow, I just got faced. That, you know what? I'm gonna beat him 1v1. And I will heal. But dude, lag is totally not on my side right now.
Well, go to the bonfire. I'm gonna place down the sign.
Haha.
Where's the soapstone?
Oh.
Oh, I see. Yeah, the sign's down there.
Dude, Zeppers, you're seeing these stabs, right? You're seeing these lag stabs. Look at this fag trying
Wow,
to.
yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Oh, he's getting a lot of. You're getting a lot of backstabs. Huh?
Yeah.
Can you summon me?
Wow, are you serious, game? I just got killed by lags.
Oh.
Dude, I just got killed. Dude, just
Oh, you almost killed him.
No, but dude, just watch this whole encounter. This is ridiculous. Just he's face stabbed me 3 times throughout this whole fight. Just watch this. This is so ridiculous. This is pissing me off.
Oh yeah, that was bullshit. Totally bullshit.
Yeah.
Maybe he's those he has one of those what do you call the lag switch? I don't know.
Who knows?
Well, makes sense, right? Because he's getting so many bullshit lags, like bullshit backstabs.
Nah. I don't think that was lag stab. I don't think that was lag switch. But he was obviously, I mean, abusing lags. He was circling too much. It's really
Yeah.
noobish to go around circling for people all the time. I mean, I could do it too, but I don't want to.
You're too good for that.
Shit. Yeah, you gotta love them hitboxes.
Oh, you're trying to kill the High Knight?
Oh. Nah, fuck it. Because now I've gone down to the bonfire already. That invasion took my concentration off of that.
Your honor? Your honor?
My concentration, I said.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I know.
What should I upgrade? My rapier or my fire longsword?
I have no idea.
Yeah, me neither.
I gotta switch batteries in my headset real quick. 1 second. Alright.
See, last thing.
So Zeppers. I was thinking now that Victor here was going to bed, I'm gonna play some Naruto. And we'll continue on playing that.
Don't forget to upgrade your Estes.
Yeah, I have. Dude, I didn't notice Zeppers, but dude, you've done Krona? Oh, that's awesome because Krona was like one of my favorites from Soul Eater. That's awesome, man. Now, to be a little critical, she isn't one of your best works, but she is still good if you compare it to if I were to do it, because if I did it, it would look terrible. But I think even you can agree that it's not one of your best. But again, it's not noob stage because noob stage is basically me stage. And now you've done Attack on Titan, yeah, I noticed that. That was one of the first ones I noticed there. Does it say dates? Never uploaded? Yeah, it does. Your newest one was December 31st, 2014. So you haven't made any this year yet. I know, I know. Did that a while ago. Yeah. The Persona 3 protagonist is also cool. I actually like these pictures. The shots where they, do a person shooting themselves and there's a bunch of splatter and you kind of make the splatter seem cool. I like those kind of pictures where the people shoot themselves. Oh, dude, I just thought it. Dragon Nest Cleric sketch. You play Dragon Nest? I also play Dragon Nest. I have played it. So what you doing now, Victor?
Just messing around. Leveling up and getting my fireball work.
Dude, Zebras, I like your kawaii desune picture. Where it's like, again, the legs on the girl is very manly, and the chest is very manly also. I don't know, is that the point or because it says kawaii desune and then there's a question mark. Is that like is that are you being like sarcastic when you're saying it? Is that supposed to be sarcastic or how does it work? Yeah, it's a good game. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's fun combat. Working on my final piece of art. Gonna post it on DeviantArt tonight, perhaps. Oh, really? That sounds cool. I'd like to check that out. It's the manliest man. But was that a fail or was it supposed to be like that? Was it supposed to be a look? I mean, because I think we both can agree on that the body look extremely manly, like the legs and the upper chest looks extremely manly. I don't know if that was the point or if it was fail. Obviously being sarcastic, but okay, but you're making a kappa face after, so I'm not sure if you're serious about being unserious now. My favorite of them all, it's probably my favorite one is probably Ruby Rose. I like it. I mean, it is colored, so it adds to it. But I like. I don't know what kind of weapon is that. Is that some sort of like multiple cleavers on top of it? That's like sticking out. So let's get over to Naruto. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is that Zebers, please stay on here. I'm just gonna end the stream, and then I'm gonna change the title and change the game I'm playing to Naruto, and then I'll start it right up again. The reason I do this is because I'm thinking about uploading this Dark Souls playthrough on YouTube, and therefore, getting it on parts, because otherwise we will have a bunch of Naruto gameplay there, and then I'll have to put it in editing programs, which I don't know, or I don't know if you can, yeah, you can probably edit it out, but less editing, you could call it then. Alright, so I'm just ending it and starting up right away. It'll take 30 seconds. Be right back.